Hi everyone, I'm Susan Hopkins, and this is my lovely and beautiful daughter, Siena, and she is 9 years old and in grade 3 here in Ontario, and she had a big day today. Tell everybody what happened.
I had the EQAO test, and I did 4 pages of language, which is English, and 10 pages of math.
So she had her first 2 days of standardized tests, right? Which lots of parents, I've dealt with it as a teacher, I've done it in different roles across the country and in other countries have to deal with these tests. So we thought we'd tell you what we did to prepare for these tests. So what were some of the things that we did to prepare for the tests?
My mom makes sure I went to bed early, had a great morning, got me my favorite breakfast, and she even walked me to my bus stop.
Well, kind of walked you to the bus stop.
Halfway there. I ran the rest of the way.
So we'll tell you that story in a second, how it's not perfect, but I ran to the bus. We did everything wonderful. It was supposed to be to have this really nice self-reg morning, so she'd start her day well. My job, I thought, as a parent, as a self-reg parent, was not to manage her how she does on those tests. I wanted her to manage how she felt about the test, but how she felt this morning, and so I did these extra focus. I don't always walk her to the bus in the morning, for example, but we were late, and so we had to run. So I don't know if I got it perfect, and you won't either, but that was the whole focus. Tell everyone what we talked about with how well you did on the exams. Did it matter to me that they were perfect?
It did not matter to her that they were perfect. It didn't even matter to her if I got a B, a D minus, or an F. We'd still celebrate that I did the test.
Yeah.
And like some parents would be really mad that you got a D or an F, but my mom wasn't, because she really didn't care what my grades were.
And that's not because I don't care about her doing well in school. I wanted to do her the best on these tests that she can. I want her to feel the best she can, and I want her to feel good when she's done them, And one little snapshot of one little test in a moment in time does not tell you about what's in this brain and how much she's capable of. I know that. I see it absolutely every day. And one other secret I told my daughter that you can tell your kids is that these tests are intentionally designed. So the kids often think that they have to get all the answers right. They don't realize that the tests are designed to have an upper limit. So there's always questions that are harder. And they do that on purpose. And so I sometimes find that can help. And how many more days of testing do we have to go?
I have 2 more days, and then with my class on Thursday, I get to celebrate and go to the water festival and have a jumbo feast.
Which is awesome. And how are you feeling about these tests?
They're actually the most easiest thing I've ever seen.
And how did you feel like a week ago? You were like a little red brain.
I was a little bit worried that I'd fail at the test.
Yeah. And so much of that was just not knowing what to expect, right? It was all new. She didn't know when the tests were. She was sure it was 3 days straight of testing. Those are scary things. So good luck to you, and parents, whether you have a child my age or your kids are writing diploma exams in high school, it's the same thing. I mean, they know what they know. What you want to do is focus on and getting them in the best place they can so they can show what they know, right? So feeling good, a good healthy breakfast, a night's sleep, a nice start to the day with you can be a little bit of a way to make a difference, and then ask how it went. And sometimes you'll have to do some hugs, and sometimes you'll do some high fives and celebrating. And that's how we can support our kids, through EQAO and other standardized tests. Thanks, Sienna.
No problem, Mom.